Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. While the original Bloodline got a massive win at WWE Survivor Series War Games, the problems for the group may not be over. According to NBA Hall of Famer Bill Apter, Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns may be in conflict soon. One of the most interesting parts of the Bloodline's Survivor Series match was the inclusion of CM Punk. As expected, Punk and Reigns did not get along very well right from the start of the bout. However, the Second City Saint at one point saved the OTC from Bronson Reed, which allowed them to work together and eventually win the contest. On Sportskeeda Wrestling's Unscripted, Hall of Fame journalist Bill Apter said things might not be completely okay between the OTC and Punk in WWE. The ongoing saga of the Bloodline has been one of WWE's most compelling storylines, and tensions within the faction continue to generate buzz. According to an exclusive prediction by a WWE Hall of Famer, major dissension is looming within the Bloodline, specifically involving Roman Reigns and his special counsel, Paul Heyman. The Hall of Famer warned, "There's gonna be heat," teasing an explosive fallout that could shift the dynamics of WWE's dominant faction. The Bloodline's dominance has been built on Roman Reigns' reign as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion and the unwavering loyalty of his family and allies. Paul Heyman, as Reigns' wise man, has been integral to his success, offering strategic guidance and amplifying his image as the head of the table. However, cracks within the faction began to show after Jey Uso's defection, Jimmy Uso's uncertainty, and Solo Sikoa's increasing assertiveness. The Hall of Famer, whose identity remains undisclosed for this analysis, believes these cracks will grow, with Heyman potentially becoming a central figure in the faction's disintegration. Heyman's loyalty has always been conditional, the Hall of Famer stated. He's a survivor, and when the power dynamics shift, he'll protect himself first. Roman knows this, and Solo Sikoa is watching everything unfold. Heyman's role in the Bloodline has always been unique. Unlike the blood ties binding Roman Reigns, Jimmy G, and Solo, Heyman's presence is purely business. He aligns with success, which makes his allegiance questionable should Roman's grip on the Bloodline weaken. The Hall of Famer noted, "Paul's history shows he doesn't stay loyal to one person forever. Look at what happened with Brock Lesnar. If Paul senses Roman's time at the top is coming to an end, he might start hedging his bets." Heyman's potential betrayal could stem from Reigns' growing paranoia and frustration as the Bloodline's internal conflicts mount. The Hall of Famer predicted that Heyman might manipulate Solo Sikoa, presenting him as a potential successor to Reigns. There's a reason Heyman has been praising Solo more frequently on SmackDown. It's almost as if he's grooming him for something bigger. Solo Sikoa's quiet yet intimidating presence in the Bloodline has made him a wild card. While he has remained loyal to Roman thus far, his actions suggest he's not entirely subservient. In recent months, WWE has subtly showcased Solo's growing independence, whether it's his refusal to back down from Roman's orders or his brutal ambushes without seeking approval. The Hall of Famer suggested that Solo might eventually see Heyman as an ally in a potential coup against Roman. Solo isn't someone who talks a lot, but his actions speak volumes. If he feels like Roman isn't respecting him or the family, he could align with Heyman to make a move. And Heyman, being the opportunist he is, will play both sides until it benefits him. Roman Reigns, despite his dominance, has been more vulnerable lately. The departure of Jey Uso and the growing independence of Jimmy and Solo have left Reigns visibly rattled. His once ironclad control over the Bloodline seems to be slipping, and Heyman's possible betrayal could deal a devastating blow to his reign. The Hall of Famer elaborated on this, saying Roman's entire persona as the tribal chief is built on the perception of control and family unity. If Heyman betrays him, it's not just a personal loss, it's a public humiliation. And Roman won't handle that well. There's gonna be heat, both in the ring and behind the scenes. If the predicted dissension materializes, it could lead to a complete implosion of the Bloodline. Paul Heyman's betrayal, combined with Solo Sikoa's potential defiance, would leave Roman Reigns isolated. This would not only shake up SmackDown, but also alter WWE's main event scene. The Hall of Famer speculated on how this could play out. This isn't just about Roman losing his allies. It's about the fallout. Does Solo become the new tribal chief? Does Heyman align with someone else entirely, like a returning Jey Uso or even Jimmy? The possibilities are endless, and WWE has the chance to create some unforgettable moments. While no official storyline development has confirmed this prediction, WWE's subtle storytelling hints at growing tensions. Roman Reigns is expected to return to SmackDown soon, and his interactions with Heyman and Solo Sikoa will be pivotal. Will Heyman's loyalty remain intact, or will his self-preservation instincts kick in? Will Solo Sikoa stay loyal to Roman, or will he step out of his shadow? The Hall of Famer concluded by emphasizing the significance of the Bloodline storyline. This is one of WWE's greatest stories in years. The betrayal, the family drama, the power struggles, it's Shakespearean. If they handle this right, the dissension within the Bloodline could define a new era for WWE. As fans eagerly await the next chapter of the Bloodline saga, one thing is clear. The faction's days of unity are numbered. Roman Reigns' dominance has always relied on the loyalty of those around him. But with Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa potentially turning against him, the tribal chief could face his greatest challenge yet. Whether this leads to the end of the Bloodline or the rise of a new leader, the WWE Universe is in for an intense and emotional ride. While the original Bloodline got a massive win at WWE Survivor Series War Games, the problems for the group may not be over. According to NWA Hall of Famer Bill Apter, Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns may be in conflict soon. One of the most interesting parts of the Bloodline's Survivor Series match was the inclusion of CM Punk. As expected, Punk and Reigns did not get along very well right from the start of the bout. However, the Second City Saint at one point saved the OTC from Bronson Reed, which allowed them to work together and eventually win the contest. On Sportskeeda Wrestling's Unscripted, Hall of Fame journalist Bill Apter said things might not be completely okay between the OTC and Punk in WWE.